It doesn't hurt bad enough. That's why you're still there. It doesn't matter how much you complain, how much you tell everybody else. It doesn't matter. You're still there because it don't hurt enough. And this is not to make nobody feel bad about being in situations or dynamics, because everybody dynamic and circumstances very different. But if you ever sat back and wondered why you're still in a situation or a dynamic or a connection that really has drained the life out of you, that has took you through nothing but chaos, that has literally made your nervous system so dysregulated where all you feel is anxiety, to where the connection has literally showed you that your self-esteem, your self-worth has been torn down. When you have stayed in a connection where, or a relationship, or even dating, to where the person has literally made you feel so less than, made you not even be excited about your accomplishments and the small wins that you do have. When you have stayed in a connection with someone, or a relationship, or dating wise, whatever, with someone that has made you feel like anything good that happened in your life, you can't tell them. You have to celebrate it by yourself, because your small wins will make them feel some type of way. When you stay in these connections that literally drain the life out of you, and when you look in the mirror and you don't even recognize who you are anymore, when you turn around and you stay in connections that has literally disrespected you on every level, abusive emotionally, mentally, physically, when you stay in these connections with these partners, or dating somebody, or just even staying in a connection period that has literally showed you multiple times that they are not it for you, that that connection is not healthy, that the person is not healthy, that is so much dysfunction and dysregulated emotions and dysregulated nervous system, that is so much chaos, that this is why you stay, because it has not hurt you enough. So if you've ever wondered why you're still staying in a connection with someone like this, if you've ever wondered why you're still dating someone like this, if you've ever wondered why you're still in a relationship with a person, with someone just like this, a person, it's because it didn't hurt you enough. It don't hurt you enough to let it go. It don't hurt you enough to walk away from the connection or the relationship. It don't hurt you enough. And I get it. That's a hard pill to swallow, because a lot of the times we don't want to hear that. We want to hear the answers where it's an easy pill to swallow. It's something so simple, and it actually kind of makes us feel soothing. But sometimes it's hard to hear the truth. But really, the truth is what's going to allow you to choose something different. And that is why you stay in that connection. That is why you stay with that partner, man or woman. That is why you're still dating that man or woman in that connection, because it has not hurted you enough. It hasn't hurted you bad enough. But I can guarantee you this: when it hurts you bad enough, it ain't nothing that nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can do. It's nothing nobody will ever be able to. It's nothing in the world nobody can do to make you stay in that connection any longer. It's nothing in the world nobody's going to be able to do or say to make you even want to stay. And hopefully that day is coming real soon for you. And that's all it is. It don't hurt you bad enough. But when it hurts you bad enough, It's not nothing nobody can say or do. It's not nothing that relationship can even put a mask on to show you of how it could be. You won't even look at the potential of the person anymore. You'll see the reality of that dynamic, that relationship, that connection, that date, that person you dating. You won't try to even put potential on the person anymore. You will actually see the person for who they are. And you won't put on the rose colored glasses trying to create something that's not even there. You won't even try to justify the person's behavior or justify their actions or justify their patterns and their behavior. You won't even try to justify the fact that they're unhealed. You won't try to justify or make up any excuses for the person or the behavior anymore, because it's nothing that you need to make up excuses for, because now that situation has hurt you bad enough to now you're willing to do something about it. Now you're willing to leave. Now you're willing to let it go. Now you're willing to go ahead and understand that it has to come to an end permanently. Now you're willing to understand that all of this had to happen. It had to hurt me bad enough in order for me to finally do something about it. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it. It doesn't matter how many people you talk to that will try to pull you out of your situation. You will only come out of your situation when it hurts you bad enough. And don't even get it twisted. God knows exactly when and how that situation, that relationship, that connection you in, God knows exactly how it's going to hurt you and when it's going to hurt you. But God also knows that it's going to be for your benefit. It's going to be for your greater good. It's going to teach you lessons you didn't know you needed to learn. It's going to make you self-aware about yourself, so the next time you don't allow it to happen, but you protect yourself, you protect your boundaries, and you don't let any and everything in. It's going to show you how you can protect your own heart, how you can create safety for yourself, how you can identify what's real and what's not, how you can stop trying to look at the potential of a person and look at the reality of a person, how you can stop trying to identify how you can fix a person and understand that if a person is not healed, if they have trauma and wounds and triggers and they choose to stay unhealed, it will show you that it is not your responsibility to fix them or make them healed. It is your responsibility to do the task while you're in the connection with the person. And if the person chooses not to heal, if the person chooses not to level up, if the person chooses not to even work on themselves, it is not your job to fix them. You will never succeed in fixing them, because as long as you're trying to fix them, you have abandoned yourself from trying to heal your own trauma and figure and heal your own self out. So it is not your job to heal somebody else. They have to want to heal for themselves, not you and not the connection. And if a person chooses not to heal, they got free will. But it hasn't hurt you bad enough. That situation, that connection, that relationship has not hurt you bad enough. That is why you're still there. But baby, when it come to a place where it hurts you bad enough, it ain't nothing. I mean, it's nothing in the world. It's no conversations you got to have no more with other people. It's not a debate you got to go back and forth within yourself to try to justify keeping the connection, keeping the relationship. It's nothing in the world that's going to keep you in that relationship no more. It's nothing in the world that's going to keep you connected to that person anymore, because it hurted you bad enough and now you're ready to do something about it. And hopefully your time is coming soon. That is why you're still in that connection. So don't feel bad. Don't feel as though you failed. Don't feel any of that. Because here's what I believe, that every dynamic and situation we go through is a divine lesson. It's things you needed to learn from this situation. It's lessons that God needed to teach you from this connection. No matter how bad it was lessons that God needed to teach you from this connection. But here's what I will say. Once you learn the connection, don't stay in the classroom once you graduated. Once you got the lessons, don't keep repeating the same lessons. Move on. Let go. And allow new lessons to come into your life so that you can grow, so that you can elevate, so that you can go somewhere new now with new opportunities and new connections. Let me tell you this. I know from experience, when something will hurt you bad enough, it won't even be a discussion you have to have with the other person. It'll almost be like a sense of peace just come over you, like your nervous system has balanced out.